Alright people, so as people are coming in here, I'm going to start the video with the Stock Clown High Flyer series where I met the Stock Clown, and I'll prove this is true though. No word of a lie. It started around when this stock, and I've told the story many times, but I'm going to show this with ANET, okay? So he started his shorter here, and then they add, okay, and then of course he added more again here and over here. Now basically, as you can see, we're going into new highs. The Stock Clown has been short ever since in March. So the fact of the matter is, people, this is the reality. When you want to guess and assume, this is what can happen, right? I mean, people being wrong, and of course some people will say they're never wrong, right? And this is what I call Stock Clown High Flyer. So for people to reference it, now I want to show you a new pick from him, because he only posts, whenever he does really a good, he posts things that no one could see, like ghost trades, okay? I call them the ghost trades. So I'm going to show you, so believe it or not, win wrong since March, okay? Same thing with Apple, but we're not going to get into all that. We're just going to stick with Win and ANT, and for people to take a look at it. And what I'll be doing is I'm going to be making some, I'll let people come and take a look for themselves. So ANET is a new short. The Stock Clown started around November. Where is it? November. Well, it was actually here. No, November the 10th, I should say. Fuck, what am I talking about here? So around the 220 area, so right about, we'll say this day here, okay, and it closed up higher. So he initiated his position around 12 o'clock. I'm going to show that, okay, and you can see that from here to here, the stock is, had went about 25 points against position. So that shows no timing scale. Yet he does these option trades where no one sees, and he's always bearish the market, bearish the SPY. So let's take a look at some key metrics on ANT on his entry. Just give me 1 second as I pull up the ANT trade here to show you of the Stock Clown. Let me just show you this. So you can see that November the 10th at 12 p.m. starting a short position at at 12 p.m., right? ANT, right? So there was the start. So there is the reference, right? Reference 1. Now I will show you another reference to it where they added to the position on November the 20th, right? So they keep adding. So this is the thing. What he'll do, they'll keep adding to the position. ANT added, we added more short today on our swing trade. Average price just went up on this high fly, laughing my ass off. So there you go, people. I mean, this is a pretty much a joke. Right on November 20th. Now let's take a look at now instead of wasting time here, let's take a look at the reality quickly. So he entered on the 10th at 12 p.m. and I'll show this here quickly with a 10-minute chart. Then I'm going to go on to some other important things. But this is the reality, people. This guy here just doesn't get it. That he's just wrong, the big picture. So he got in around, you could see around 12 o'clock, which is around the 220 area. And as you can see, over 25 points incorrect. And of course, added again on November the 20th. And so they added probably, as it was going higher. So you can see that adding higher, and being wrong, Good evening. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying, people? So ANET is the newest post from the Stock Clown. ANT proof. Completely wrong, massively wrong. I mean, anybody can short things, but this stock here, obviously can pull back and play games and all that stuff. But the fact of the matter is, from this entry, he's been wrong since November the 10th, right? And wrong in not a little way, in a massive way. Nobody, okay, let's say you're getting into a mover like a Tesla, and you're going to be wrong by 5 points, okay, because there's natural fluctuations, but this is over 25 points incorrect. And the proof of the pudding, and anything I make reference of the Stock Clown, the proof is to come to the beginning of this video and see for yourself the truth of the Stock Clown. People? So what we're going to, okay, people, I have a plan. I love it when a plan comes together. Hi, Patrick. All right. You know what I'm saying, people? You know, the stock clown here, completely wrong. And ANET has been this newest. I mean, I could go on and on. Listen, I could go on and on, and I can't waste my time on the stream. But the proof of the pudding is when I do make references to the stock clown, it's all true, and then I have people, and I have the snapshots right from his stream that shows it. People taking snapshots, show me, send it to me, and I then, you know, the guy blocks a lot of people. Stock clown short average Amazon. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, BA. That's right. Vinyl. Yeah, exactly. You know, I could go on and on. BA. Here's another one, people. BA. It's just a track, facts. Short from 240, but it's never wrong, eh? He'll add. That's why he has to go. First he says he never trades options. Now he started with options. That guy is a lunatic. He's wrong, and a lot of people do not like him. And I suggest people to spread the word about that come to my stream, and you can mention the stock clown and rip the stock clown apart. Like people can listen to my live streams and rip him apart because the guy is an evil guy. The guy's bad news. The guy doesn't know how to, just say, what, I'm wrong and move on. No, he's never wrong. And yet he tears people apart. He makes fun of people. People say, why do I even bother? Because this guy here should be not on, he shouldn't be posting anywhere online. He should not be on because he rips people apart. Even when they burn him, he rips them apart, and he's just an evil person to people. He's like a bully, He thinks he's great, and I prove him wrong all the time. He can't stand it, eh? The stock clown can't stand with the win. That's why the guy blocked me. He says, don't block me. They all do. You know what he said to me? I swear to you people, word for word, don't block me. They all do. Because he thought I was going to give up, but he noticed wind would never come down. He tell me, wait for it. Yeah? Wait for what? Wait for what, stock clown? Look at ANT, BA, WYNN, the SPY. It never goes on, people. SPY. I'm going to talk about the SPY one more time. That guy's always bearish. Here's the proof. Here's my proof. Here's the proof here. 1 second, people. I'll show you the proof here. I'll show you the proof. Here, November. I mean, this one here. I mean, on his stream, it's just no matter what, he's bearish, yet he's going long. Now, let me ask you something. Who goes long something that they're bearish? Right? Bearish, he's telling people to sell Tesla, yet he says he's going long. Come on, people. This guy's a joke. You know what I'm saying, people? It's just a joke, damn joke. The guy can't handle it. So he'll put on a fake trade show. Hey, look, we went long these options. Sure you did. When you're shorting all the time, you're always right? But yet when you post a plan, the guy posts a plan like ANT, the guy's wrong for 2 weeks in a row. Wrong NTS, wrong the SPY, high flyer, wrong. Wrong BA. Yeah, he doesn't realize a lot of things. That guy's out to lunch. And the guy brings it up. First of all, the stock clown brings it on himself. Because instead of saying, you know what? Instead of making fun of people, and I told him many times, why do you treat people so badly? But that guy couldn't handle me, And then he starts making bad references about me. I've had followers tell me that he did something. He did an account. And the guy can't stand that I beat him. Hi Abib. Yeah, the guy can't stand it that I crushed the guy. I told him, come on, put your stock plans, me on you, come on. That guy's a chicken. I told you, stock clown, you're never gonna beat me. You're finished. You're through. I'm gonna roast you. I'm gonna roast you, chicken ass. And it's all proof here on my stream. You keep posting the facts on your stream. ANT, you're wrong. BA, you're wrong. Win, you're wrong. Apple, Apple. But magically he goes for long. You know what? He buys. Listen, that guy is short at 140. Makes fun of people. Quick. What kind of advisor is this guy? That guy's telling people to go short, then he's going long. You're a fool, stock clown. You're a fool. End the story. You lost. You're finished, stock clown. Anybody else have a stock clown for me? NVIDIA confirm? Of course not, Patrick. Didn't confirm yet. Go listen to the video. No, not yet, but it's a good setup. So people, Tesla have gained another stock. The stock clown has been wrong. But let's talk about Tesla, right? TSLA. Oh, you know what? Before we talk about Tesla, I want to go to Apple, and we're going to go to the SPY, and we're going to remember what I drew. Sorry here. AAPL. You remember, people, what I drew back on November? It was down over here. You remember what I did, people? Now let's do it. Power Trick or Trade. I said, you know what? It held support levels that I said. I drew a flag, didn't I, people? I said, Apple's in a bull flag. Don't worry. The market was pulling back, playing games. Now, did we not break out today, people? Power Trick or Trade delivers again true facts, helpful information to the followers. Not being a stock clown and telling people this and that. First you're long, then you're short. This guy is a clown. Power Trick or Trade correct again since November. This was here. What is it here? Right? You remember here, November 15th, people. I was defending Apple. I says, look, there's support. Don't worry. Boom, boom. Apple goes up. It pulls back in a flag. Boom, 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 boom. Power Trick or Trade correct again, people. It's Power Trick or Trade. You're dealing with a master, billionaire mind, people. Billionaires think big. They don't think like a little stock, like a little scalper, like the stock clown who's wrong. BA for months on end. People were calling me out BA since it was 220, 200, 100. And I can put up the BA quickly. I put up the BA plan here quickly. People were calling me out back here. Oh, you're crazy. It's too high. It's a high fly. Look at people. 260. Look, it's end of story. Power Trick or Trade correct. Billionaires want to invest with someone like me who can lead them. Say, invest in BA. You're going to make a ton. And they would make a ton. There's billionaires who are wrong the market. Wrong $1 billion against the market. They can afford it, right? George Soros has been wrong the market tons, right? People think everybody not everybody knows anything about the market. That I can tell you, people. Do you want to know why Do you want to know why some stocks are rallying? I'll tell you why. There's a lot of fund managers that haven't caught the market. They weren't bullish enough. They did not catch a lot of moves. They didn't have the skills like Power Trick or Trade, and now they're trying to catch up, having to buy so they don't look bad. That's the truth, people. That's why the market's rallying more, because there's more squeezing on the way of the donkeys out there who have no skill. I told you, a lot of fund managers don't have the skill, don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they suck, just like the stock clown. Yeah, he's been short since NVIDIA 667. I wouldn't be. Look at that guy. Who knows? He's been short. I know NVIDIA. He's been short at 140. Here's another point. No word of a lie. I mean, this guy here is a clown, stock clown. But we can talk about stocks and people, and we can talk about the stock clown, because I think a lot of people like that, But the stock clown is just an example, people. You don't want to guess and assume. Look, the guy was shorting way back over here. I know when it was around 140 as well. Boom, higher we go. I mean, from the 140s, the guy was bearish, making fun of the stock, saying it's too high. Look where it is today, 216. If I was a fund manager and I was listening to that guy, the guys would be broke. The fund manager listening to me going long the stock would be laughing to the bank right now. I've been bullish Apple all the way from back in the 90s before Carl Icahn skipped out of town and missed out on a 70-point plus run. Where they think people think it's about the money. It's not about the money. Billionaires can be wrong and they can afford to be wrong, but we're talking about skillful people making plans. Even fund managers are making massive mistakes in the market. This market is come to the high point of skill where it's very small percentage out there, not less than 10%. Less than 10% have the skill to understand the market, and I'm studying a system called a visionary where I try to understand the market, people. Okay, that's the difference. Apple is going to could need some time, but listen, people, Apple made a nice move, and what did Power Trick or Trade Sandro say? I drew the bull flag. Everyone go see my November 15 live stream. Was I not correct? Right? I mean, honestly, was I not correct when there was a fear? I'm the best, man. Let's just send the story. I drew this because I understand the market has to go through things. I mean, billionaires are wrong for months. I can be wrong for a few days because you know what? It's a market. But the big picture, Power Trick or Trade delivered again. What did I draw? Look at this here. That's November the 15th, people. Is the market higher? Did Power Trick or Trade talk about a support of 255.50? I sure did. All documented on my streams. All documented in my SPY videos. I do this over and over and over again. This is where billionaires want to invest in someone who knows what they're talking about, who can call the direction of the market, not people like the stock clown who are scalping and making steak jokes. But this is the reality, people. How many plans do I make that are helpful to people? They are helpful. Whether the people want to take it or not, I prove my facts. They are helpful plans. They make money. If you went long Facebook, you made money. If you went long a lot of my Apple plans, you made money. That is the facts, people. People make money following my plans. And I've outloaded this market. I called for a higher market long time. Every single SPY plan is correct. But the stock clown has been wrong. Bearish, grandma, bearish. So how is he giving direction to people? He's confusing people, right? His stream is useless. All he does is bashes people, and people are bashing him, and he has to block them. That's the truth. There's a lot of blocked people out there that want to bash the stock clown. Hi, Ting Tong. You know what I'm saying, people? This is the way it is. So, as you can see, Power Trigger trade correct on the SPY. This is what I said November. I drew this out here. Everybody was fearful. Boom, SPY flies. I said, hold. I gave plans. Oh, right, yeah, tree. Oh, I hear about that. Tree? Oh, man, yeah, I mean, I hear about this too. This tree. This guy's been wrong. The tree. Yeah, I mean, look at it. I bet you the guy started shorting. You know, let's say knowing him around here, or even here, high flyer goes a bit down, but he keeps holding, right? I don't know. He may have started over here. The guy's like 20, 30, 40, 50 points wrong again. Guy has no skill, right? I'm blocked, but I never bashed. He won't even reply to my. Of course, you know, Patrick. That's the way he is. Oh, it was 100. He shorted from the hundreds. Eh? So where was the hundred? So let me see here. Man, oh man, from the hundreds. So yeah, I believe that here. I mean, here it's a high flyer. Let's go to the monthly charts here for Tree, and let's see, because he's an extended trend. Of course, for sure. Let's see, in the hundreds, it's a high flyer over here, right? Yeah, I believe he started shorting over here. So the guy's wrong. What, like 200 points now? That guy's a joke, stock clown. You know. So he says, I mean, if he went long instead of short the Tree, it's to me the big money was going long this thing. Now. Tree isn't a stock I would go long. It's probably because of the volumes don't trade. The volume doesn't trade very well. But regardless, the stock clown is wrong. The Tree is much higher, just like ANT, ANET, and the SPY, and so on and so forth. You know, people. Now, why? You know, people might. You want to know why the SPY is going to go higher. Now, first of all, IWM. I've said this a million times, but I'll say it again here. This is what counts, the Russell. Now look at this, people. And I drew this out too. Bull! What did I say, people? What did I say November the 20th? Where is it? Right here. November the 15th. Bull! Flat. It's right there, right, people? Did I not say that? And it confirmed the pattern. Oh, man. I mean, look at it. It confirmed it here in the time. That's why the SPY goes higher. First of all, the IWM. Yeah, Alibaba did a pretty good move. It moved up pretty much. No, it was 100. You know. But the thing is, people. I talked about right here. I even talked about thing. Now look at it. From this day, we're again higher. We went up. We channeled. We gave back a bit. Avavoom. Right back up again, and it's higher now, right? New highs. IWM makes new highs. SPY makes new highs. Stock clown wrong. Stock clown wrong the SPY. Stock clown wrong IWM. Stock clown wrong ANT. Stock clown wrong BA. It goes on and on the list. Stock clown wrong Apple. Stock clown wrong just about anything that I've been bullish. Okay, big picture. Big picture, money managers want stocks that are going to go higher and make the money so they can show. They're not shorting the market. If you shorted the market, you're out of business. They're going to shut them down. That's why fund managers are rushing to buy key good stocks that are performing well. That's why Apple will go up higher as well. They're rushing to buy because they listen to the stock clown and they're losing money. Oh, I got a great picture here, people. I got a great picture here. I got a great picture. This is what some of the here. Some fund managers. Why did I listen to that stock clown on Apple? Yep, you heard that right. I think this is how many people feel about being short Apple. The stock guy I call the stock clown has held a short position since 140. So anyways, people, that's just a funny thing I wanted to show you. I mean, I got so much funny content about this guy. I mean, this guy is just a great example of not to listen. You know, this is a stock clown. And you know something? I told him, You know, you're wrong, the market. And I have all, yeah, exactly. You know, that guy has been short vinyl since, you know, longest time. Yet magically he's going long. Why are you going long if you're bearish all the time? Everything he is on is bearish, bearish, bearish. And if it goes down the market, that guy's laughing. That guy's talking about the. I got so much SPY content of him contradicting himself. It never ends. Like, I mean, if the guy doesn't quiet his mouth, I'll show exactly what he's saying and look what the market's done and roasted like a chicken, you know, on the damn barbecue. Okay. Of course, I'm the best. This is I'm the kind of guy the billionaires would be rich off listening to me if they only knew. Everything I said about the market is correct. What did I say over here? Bull flag on the 415. Well, everyone was fearful. I'm the best, stock clown. You can't beat me, stock clown. You've been destroyed, decimated, stock clown. Anybody. I decimated the world record holder in February 2016. He called for the market to collapse. I made a plan to win 300% on the options. Come on here, people. This is analysis. I prove it all the time, plan after plan. So many documented videos. When it comes to the big picture, I'm pretty damn accurate. You know, it's very hard to be perfect with stock options, but you know what? Big picture, I've been bullish BA all the way in the 140s. People, I had people busting my chops when it was at 199 going to 200, at 200 I made plan after winning plan for BA, and BA's higher. The stock clown shorted at 240, still wrong, told people to keep adding. That's what he does. And then when it comes down, oh, he's covering. He covers for, why are you covering? It's going in your favor. You're covering because you don't know what you're doing. That's why. You're rushing to cover because you stink. I have a short list of his. It is a cemetery of shorts, 6 feet under. Yeah, I know. I hear about this. Do a Google search, stock bookie video, December 2000. It's hilarious. Yeah, listen, people. I heard about this. People tell me about the. It's true, you know. And I tell people, you know, spread the word. He says he's going to short. Never says he's hedging. Yeah, exactly. But when he's losing big, he says he went hedge. That's exactly right, Robert. I mean, I know there's so many people that, if they knew we were talking about him, they would love to, my stream would just explode. So spread the word. Power Trick or Trade. Hashtag high flyer. You could listen. The high flyer lies. Everything he does is a lie. He's a liar, and the proof is very, very clear with ANT. I caught him with ANT, and ANT's wrong a ton. No matter what happens, he's been wrong a ton on Win, wrong a ton on BA, wrong a ton on Apple, just wrong on the SPY, wrong on IWM, over and over and over again. There are so many posts. Now, who's going to look at all that stuff? But I'm telling the truth, people. That guy is wrong. And if he wants proof, I'll post a proof in the damn roasting video of the stock clown. I'll do it one day. Maybe I'll make a roast the stock clown video. I don't know. But I'm telling the truth. You know, when it comes to the whole year, Power Trick or Trade has steered even market managers correctly. You heard that right, people. Market managers who managing hundreds of millions of dollars steered correct from Power Trick or Trade. Do you know that a lot of managers are trying to catch up? They are embarrassed by their poor performance. Did you guys know that? Statistical measurement? Well, Mr. Kramer said that. It doesn't surprise me. Because this market, you got to have skill beyond skill to be like. He calls, oh, it's a bull market. You being bearish this bull market, stock clown. You have no skill. You stink. People, I tell people, listen to my live streams, enjoy the roasting of the stock clown, and we talk about good things. But was I right about IWM, people? Was I not right? Wasn't I right about Apple? Power Trick or Trade, correct, big picture. Correct. I'm too damn correct. All right, now I got to calm down. It's just too much fun I'm having. Anybody out there, they're going to side with me who has a brain and say this stock clown is a moron, right? You know, and how many NVIDIA calls has he caught the big picture of NVIDIA? No. How many? You know, I posted some really great ideas in NVIDIA. I mean, when it broke up, that guy shorts, but the big picture, NVIDIA higher, and you know what, people, is setting up to go even higher. You heard that right, stock clown. Even higher. Capiche, that's right. That's right. Does he capiche? He doesn't capiche. Correction on my post 270, 275. OZ bread. What do you mean? Let me see what the hell, because you know, OZ bread. Thoughts on BA? Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, yeah, you know, BA. It's very choppy. You know, I think that you got, you know, it's got to get above these highs with volume. It's been very choppy. But there's been option trades to be made in here. Fact of the matter is, BA is higher. It's not the best setup. You know, if you want to, if you're honest with you, you want to really wait for power and NVDA. My opinion, it's a better setup. Costco, by the way, people. I mean, this one is really good. Costco again, bull flag pattern. Costco higher, power trade correct again. Right? There were even earlier entries in this. That's why this was a slow entry. I think some people entered earlier here. You know, the fact of the matter is, people. Oh, Tesla has to confirm. You know, Tesla, you know, is setting up, in my humble opinion. Well, you heard the plan here. You know, we're wedging here now. You know, with the volume, we need volume, but you know, considering, you know, this thing here, she's getting ready to boom, boom. And the Stock Clown has been telling people, I'll tell you this true story. Stock Clown was making fun of people over here. When I was making plans, the guy's laughing at me. Ha, 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 ha. Short, take profits. Fucking thing goes 80, sorry, excuse my language, 80 points against him. Yeah, it came down, but the point is that he was wrong. Massively wrong. Telling people to take profits. I think he was even short, even as far. Oh, he was laughing when every time he dropped, he laughed. Oh, ha, ha, ha. It's gonna. That guy knows he's wrong. Listen, that guy knows he's wrong. Stock Clown, you're finished. You're through. Everything I'm saying is the truth, and I can back it up and crush you. So watch your words when you try. Anything you want to use against me, watch yourself, because I will crush you in a video with detailed organization and completely cremate you. I'm the one, I'm in the driver's seat, you are behind. I hit the gas, boom, you're behind me, boom, fumigating. Market, you wronged the market the whole year, and as the market made new highs, you're wrong. No matter what the market does, you're being wrong. You've been decimated. You're correct, incorrect. Markets and new highs, you've been calling for a lower SPY since 240. You're wrong. 2,000 points. You're finished. Finito, crushing this. That's right. I crushed the Stock Clown. He's finito. And I've proven it. I don't have to prove it anymore. But I'll reference him. I don't want to waste my time. You know, if people want me to, you know, if there's people that want me to do, maybe I may do a crush the Stock Clown stream and have people, you know. But I don't know. I think we should blend it in with great plans, people, great explanations, people asking questions. You know, because 350 for what? Yeah, I think Tesla can go to 350, you know, but it's a matter of, you know, it's a matter of the power and the break, right? Yeah. Tesla can go 350. Oh yeah. 350 through 360 is a possibility for the stock. It's going to happen sometime this year. Yeah. You know, we might get a good. The point is, it has the power to go there. It doesn't mean we're going to go there quickly. We have to take it day by day. You know, I'm not a future. I don't know the future. But what I do know is there are signals inside the chart patterns that suggest we're going higher. Now the Stock Clown, he's been short. All he does, and now magically he goes long. That guy, listen to me. That guy there is a clown. End of story. Easy peasy, fratello. Yeah. You know, it is what it is, people. So anyways, Tesla higher, Costco higher, Nvidia higher, Apple higher. Oh, Win, people. I mean, look at this. I mean, you know, Win was tricky this day, and the volume really sucked. But you know what? I defended Win too. Remember, people? Let's look at the reality, people. I mean, was power trade correct? You know, everybody. You know what? No one wants to talk. You know, I talked about this and I defended. I made a flag pattern. What did I say? What did I say, people? What did power trade, the correct man, you know, the ones where portfolio managers should be giving me, you know, $100 million to manage their shit, you know, for them? What did power trade say about Win? I've been calling for higher Win since the 106 area, where the Stock Clown has been short. Now, I even told the Stock Clown, imagine if you went long Win and you didn't go short. How much would you make? But he's a Stock Clown, doesn't comprehend these things. That guy, if he would listen to me, this guy would be a millionaire, guys. This guy would be rich beyond his wildest dream. But he's too stupid and clown-minded to see that. I told him, retire, follow me, Study my stream and watch your account grow in leaps and bounds. Go with shares, go with options. You can do both, right? But anyways, people, what did I say November the 5th? And I said we got support. Vahoom, it came back. Vahoom. Listen, people, I defended Win November the. It's on my live stream. Don't want to believe me? Go and check my live stream. The fact of the matter is, my videos document my correctness. Stock Clown has nothing like that. Power Trigger Trade does. My videos show I know what I'm talking about, and my advice could be taken from billionaires, hedge fund, any manager could be taking my advice because they are behind. That's why they're rushing to buy stocks. Jim Crager said they're rushing because they didn't understand the market. People, this market is throwing a lot of people out of the loop. Billionaires are like baffled by the market too. George Soros baffled. Wrong billions. This is the reality, people. It's a new era of the high-skilled man. It doesn't matter. Listen, if a guy's advice doesn't help you, it doesn't matter how much money they have. You will lose just like them. So if I'm going to go, if I'm shorting Win, okay, I said, guys, I'm a billionaire. Let's short Win. What is it going to do? If I'm short 100,000 shares, is that going to help you make money? Listen, I keep telling you, does it matter the amount? Is it going to help you make more money if I'm telling you I'm shorting Win with 100,000 shares? You know what the answer is, people. Cat got home. You know, Netflix, you know what? Netflix is in a chop zone, Robert. That's why you don't hear me making plans for Netflix. Actually, I got to take a look at it again. But, you know, right now, Netflix, unless I see something good, I will make an update for it. I will make a plan. But right now, I don't care about Netflix. You know what I'm saying, people? I gotta come. Like, I mean, I had a lot of fun, but you know what? Now people can listen to my Stock Clown thing. People might want to listen to that rant, you know, and just enjoy it. You know what? It's my videos. You know, people, you could put it. I'm gonna have suggestions. You know, you should listen to my live streams. You'll enjoy it. You go listen to my November 15th live stream. You'll enjoy it. You'll realize everything I said was true. What I said about the market. Oh, FedEx, yeah. You know, FedEx is getting ready, people. My humble opinion, let me show you what I think this is, okay? First of all, we got a mini wedge here, okay? So this thing is going to complete a wedge, okay? Power Trigger Trade is going to tell you, of course. And zoom. We're going to, and now when we get above this 225 area, this stock can be really good. So, and in the big picture of this stock, in my opinion, what's happening is creating a what I call a declining wedge that could pop this up over here. So keep that in mind. It's slow, but this stock here is a sneaky stock. Okay, there's certain things, but we're in a good level, and the big money, when they're ready to take this up, they're going to take it up, right? Because it could be maybe they're waiting for maybe in this, closer to December. I'm baffled by that, some of the action, but lo and behold, people, wedge pattern developing here. Boom! I'm making money easy in this. It goes simply gets to 220. I'm laughing to the bank, but really the big money I'm looking for to get back up over here. Then what I'll do is I'll roll into some 225. You know, I'll be playing with the options. The point is, I'm long and strong FedEx. We're holding it, you know, just like I defended Win and Power Trigger Trade correct again. Unlike the Stock Clown, I defended the stock in the disaster zone, right? People were worrying. I said, people, bull flag, wait, don't guess, don't assume. I know there was support. I said, people, there's support at 150 and even 149. The thing just went gafoom. Gafoom after my comments. You know gafoom? Afazum, okay? And look where we are today. Look at that. Options gained a lot of value, making money. Listen, Power Trigger Trade. Of course, people, you know that on this day here, there was a tons of call option buying. Listen, people, what did I say? Bull flag. What's happening? Breaking out. Power Trigger Trade correct. Power Trigger Trade correct. It's simple as that. Go to my November 15th stream and watch how correct I was about the SPY, about Win, about Apple, about everything. Power Trigger Trade has the big picture, even about FedEx. I defended FedEx, right? People, FedEx is still higher from that. It didn't make it, but listen, don't worry about FedEx. Give it the time. High odds, it can go, right? High odds, it can go.
What the hell was that noise sound? Like who is Stock Clown? Stock Clown is a guy named Stock Bookie. So Stock Clown, Stock Bookie, Stock Wrong, Stock Moron, basically, Jix. I'm pretty sure you know that. Yeah, Lulu, look at this, people. Another thing, like the big picture is Power Trick or Trade. I have the big picture now. Some things go wrong, but you know, let's face it, people. Was Power Trick or Trade correct? I was talking about going long this. Then it made the flag and we broke out. Now it was horrible to hold this, right? But in the end, big picture, who is correct? The short guy guesser? No, that guy has no skill. Look, I proved it with ANT. The stock is higher. He never wants to look at the big picture. Who is more correct? It's me. Fund managers would rather pay me millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, over his advice any friggin' day, and they would be richer. I guarantee it. God knows it, and everybody else knows it. My advice was the big picture. Stock Clown has been telling people to sell Apple at 140. That means he told people to sell the shares. He's short Apple shares, not options, right? But he's short shares from 140. He told his followers that it's going to fill the gap at 120. We're going to go to new highs this year. And what's he going to say then? I told him you're going to be decimated with Apple, with Win as they go higher. Now Win is in new highs again. I decimated him again. So he's finito. He can never beat me. I have him on ANT. New proof of ANT, with the SPY, with Apple, with Win, with BA. It never ends. With Baba, even with Baba, that guy was short back at 110, giving me blah 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 blah. Here's the truth, people. Big picture. Let's go to history. Giving me a hard time, but right? Baba 190. I swear to you, people, I remember this. He was short right down here. Oh, it's a high flyer. Right into one thing. Now, this gave some trouble, but in the end, this is the truth. That guy was bearish the stock, shorting it from the thing for crumbs. Big picture. Who's correct? Power Trick or Trade telling people to go long, even though it didn't work out right away, or Stock Clown short Baba. That guy's been decimated in Baba. You finished, Stock Clown. I have so much proof. Everybody knows you've been wrong, Baba. Huge. The whole freaking year you're wrong, and a lot of fund managers who think like you, are trying to catch up your stupidity. There's a lot of donkeys out there. I said there are stupid money and smart money. Unfortunately, the market, there's tons of stupid money. That's what keeps the market going higher, because they get squeezed like lemons. End of story, people. Now they want to squeeze Baba higher. Higher, Baba. Higher. All right. What do you say about that, Stock Clown? Hashtag high flyer Stock Clown. Listen, big picture, that guy is wrong. Big picture, that guy is wrong. I like that Twitter stock I bought called. Well, yeah, you could. You know what? Wall Street Consultant, blah, blah. That's exactly right. Wall Street Consultant, same thing. They're all wrong. They got no brains. They have no skills. I'm telling you, people. Give me $100 million, the bank. And they would be, if they give me 100 million, they'd be up billions, the bank. Billions. But the Stock Clown, he would have bankrupted them. Because he can't see the big picture. That's what he doesn't get. He can't see the big picture. He sucks. I don't have infinite number, but I know that my advice is more powerful than billionaires out there. Billionaires don't get it right. Carl Icahn, wrong Apple. Big time. Wrong all kinds of stuff. This is the truth. Same with George Soros. Wrong the market for the whole Trump rally. So what? He's a billionaire. But he can afford to be, he can lose billions, he'll still be fine. But doesn't mean he's the best, doesn't mean he knows everything. That's my point. It doesn't help the fund managers who missed out on the rally, does it, people? That's the reality, Stock Clown. You see, you don't have any skill. You're just a little scalper who's so short the market and wrong the market. End of story, people. Man, I decimated that guy, man. I decimated the guy. So, Twitter, people, TWTR, what I like about Twitter, people. What I like about Twitter, people, is that this thing here, and the thing about this is we don't know, whether they want to make a flag and then boom, it's hard to say, So we need that volume above this high. I've explained it. It's made a good move. There were signals. Power Trick or Trade Shia went long this and made some great money. I never bothered making a plan for this. I was in Facebook, and Facebook today made a move. I wasn't making money, but I'm now in the profits, very profitable in the Facebook trade. Again, big picture, I'm correct again, and the stock clown wrong as he shorted Facebook probably. You know what I'm saying, people. It goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on, people. So, Twitter, I like. It's long overdue. It's just a matter of, do they want to base it around? So just because we get above 22, we need that volume. Just make sure you listen to the video, right? We need that volume. At least, I say 2 million on a 10-minute chart through that, right? And if not, basing above 22 and look for power towards 22, 25. It may want to confirm on price power, but I just think that the volume needs to come. And it's a matter of them playing that game. I don't know. We don't know. I know one thing, it's bullish. I don't know whether they want to give it more time. That's just the reality of it, right? It might need more time. Based on Facebook, look at Facebook needs to break out too. Right? We got in on an earlier stage of Facebook, right? But if we take up Facebook here, these both are kind of acting kind of the similarity, right? But Facebook, she still needs to break out above that. The reality is, if it breaks this thing's setting up to go to the higher prices, 187, 190, right? But question is, they might want to relax it. So because of Facebook, right? Now Facebook make a great move. Because of Facebook, Facebook might want to chop around and then take it higher maybe next week. I don't know. If they want to go. What I do know is you need volume. And this stock here, as it gets up to highs, always causes some issues. Okay. She's a better on the like we got in on this day, moved up, confirmed on this day. It flagged, see, and boom. Right. Today we made a move, gain power, trick or trade correct. Yeah, well, I don't know. Listen, the point is he was an investor in it, big time investor. Point is he was telling people about Carl Icahn. I mean, like I said, these guys aren't going to help people make money. Okay, the point is he was telling everybody to invest in Apple. It was a no-brainer, and then he pulls his shares out, right? As Apple was going, things weren't good back. There was a time Apple was starting to trade below 100 and getting into the 90 area, right? Then there was a reversal plan I made, and then also it happened to be that when that reversal plan happened, Warren Buffett stepped in. And of course, the stock clown back in even when it was in 90, he was bearish Apple, making fun of Apple, shorting Apple, and to this day he's been wrong all the way since back when Buffett stepped in. I guarantee you, that guy's been wrong all the way since 90 to where we are now. Wrong at 140, making fun of people. Quick, it's cheap up here, and look where it is. It's even higher and going higher and higher and higher, and just made another pattern now to try to go higher and higher and higher. Stock clown finito, finito, finito. Jick, Jick, I don't know. Listen. Point of the matter is, I'm making an example. That guy Carl Icahn can make all kinds of mistakes. When you got billions, you can lose billions, but you still got billions, okay? But you can make massive mistakes. It's the more money you have. Here's a reality, people. Let me tell you something here. The more money you have, the more easy you can make mistakes. You can make more mistakes. The less money you have, here's a piece of advice. You've got to be more accurate. Hence, listening to someone like me, Power Trick or Trade. If you don't have limitless amounts of money, you need to funnel it down to the highest probability and get into safe, solid, winning trades. Because the reality is, the more money you have, the more mistakes you can have. You can be the worst trader in the world and still make millions of money. Okay? Right? Carl Icahn, they can lose billions and it won't make a damn difference. Okay? They'll make it again. Listen, you don't need so much money. Look at Bill Gates. The guy's giving away money. When you have so much billions of dollars, you can make and lose billions. It's a joke for you, okay? That's why the rich are getting richer. The billionaires are getting richer, okay? The majority of the people that are going to the market right now, who don't have big, huge accounts, okay, are getting decimated. And someone like a stock clown will decimate you further. That's the reality. But Power Trick or Trade, I'm like the Robin Hood, okay, where I save the day. I help people with good plans and give people a chance to make money in the market. Better better advice than billionaires. Better, because a billionaire can be wrong a ton, and they can be wrong a ton. It doesn't matter. Okay, a lot of people could be wrong. Fund managers can be wrong. They're still gonna get paid. You follow me, people? So, end of story. It's not about. It's about the plans. How good are your plans? Square moved a lot, man. Square. There's no point to look at Square. So, you know, Costco has a lot of potential to move higher. Now, some people would ask me, well, you know, it could pull back. It might want to chop at this. Look, what does that look like to you people? Bull flag, right? I said that, you know, I said that before, right? November 15th, right? I said Costco bull flag. We're gonna look for confirmation. We're gonna look for a new plan. We could have went a little. You know, this day here there was a way to really get in. I was a little bit. It was okay to get in this day. But anyways, despite the point, I know Power Trick or Trade Shire was in Costco. Well, even from the dip too. So, but anyways, people, listen to me. I'm the big picture man, right? So, big picture, this stock is trying to go fill that gap. That's the big picture, all the way into this area, right? Power Trick or Trade, I made the bull flag November the 15th for the SPY, for Apple, for Win. Everything that I said is higher. To FedEx, higher from that November pullback, where of course the stock clown was gloating, ho, we're gonna drop like a rock. But believe me, now that he's baffled, that guy is baffled. That guy doesn't know what to do anymore. He doesn't know what to say. So he'll start to make up plans. He did this and he did nothing. That guy's a joke. He went short at ANT, wrong 15-25 points. End of story. I don't have to prove it. Go look at my beginning of the live stream. See for yourself. Right? Wrong Win, same tactics. That guy is wrong the big picture. So he has to do special option tactics to reverse the stupidity. And not to mention the cemetery of stocks I've been told he's in from people. I mean, he's blocked tons of people. If people knew about me, I think I would have thousands of people in my live stream just bashing the stock clown, in my opinion. Anyways, enough of that. But you know what? I gave some good information while making fun of the stock clown. And I'm telling the truth, people. I want you to think about it, you know. Do you think money managers don't make a mistake? Trust me, they do. It's about big money. There's stupid big money and smart big money battling it out, okay? And you know what's raising the market? It's between stupid and smart money. Stupid money getting squeezed like lemons, and smart money positioning themselves, because there's going to be smart money positioning themselves on the market, right? But not everybody knows that the market was going to go higher. It was very difficult. Okay, there were a lot of people of fear. It's too high. It's too high. It's too high. Listen, the market. I told people many times my scans are showing no. What I see in my scans, okay, is advanced techniques. It's not the indicators. Don't tell me nothing. It's my scans that tell me a lot, and how things can confirm my plans. When the market's choppy, it's hard, right? But the reality, everything I said, the big picture is higher. Apple higher, Win higher, BA higher, SPY higher, IWM higher. You feel me, people? Costco higher. Everything that I say has happened. IBM higher, right? From the support zone, right? You know, everything that I said, the big picture, is what's happening. I'm the big picture man. That's why I call myself. You know what? I'm big picture man. Big picture man. That's what I'm studying. I'm trying to figure out I'm a big picture man, because what I said about Apple, what I said about Win, what I said about BA, I'm right. If I had a big firm behind me and I told them to do this and that, I guarantee you they would have been rich. This big firm would be paying me such a high, like they like such a huge bonus. It wouldn't be funny this year, because you know what? Power Trigger Trade has been bullish all year. Where the stock clown, bearish, bearish, bearish. Grandma, grandma, grandma. Ha ha! Stock clown. Finito, stock clown. Finito. You know what? Who knows Jix Tracks? I honestly, right now, we can. What's going to happen in January? I don't know. You know, because right now, I think one of the theories that what I did read was that fund managers want to buy the right stocks and make the market money go higher, because a lot of fund managers have missed out on the rally. Yeah, I'll be prepared. You know, MU and BA looking good. Yeah, right now. And I don't know who this Jix Tracks is. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, you say a lot of things. You know, you said a lot of things negative, and yet the market is high. I bet you on November the 16th you were negative, and I've been right. You've been wrong, right? Sandro takes stops on like book. That's right. You know what? We get out if things don't work out. You know. But you know what? Even though Lulu did not work out in the issue, it did the big picture Lulu higher. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff, like, you know, he would go, oh, you said FCX. No, I said FCX never confirmed, people, right? But the guy tries to find something. He can't find anything on me, so he tries to find something that he doesn't even understand. Like, he doesn't understand what confirmation is key, right, people? Did I not say confirmation is key? Of course they're looking good, Mike. A lot of stuff, that's what I'm trying to get at, what Jix Tracks doesn't understand. Okay? There's a lot of key stocks that are strong, and money's pouring into it, because a lot of moronic fund managers, kind of like a stock bookie, don't know how to manage money properly, and now they're trying to get, because they said, look, the market made new highs, but we didn't invest properly. We got to catch up. Now they are. That's why this market's going to go higher too. I'll give you another reason. Okay, they are now going to pound money into the right stocks. So stock clown is wrong again. The whole freaking year wrong. As the market goes higher, stock clown is wrong. Wrong spy. Wrong. It doesn't matter. Wrong. No matter what. Wrong. When the market goes down, he's wrong. He has no skill. He never called when it was going to go. He's wrong 50, hundreds of points. So he's wrong. He has no skill. He's finito. He's already finito as it is, and I have too much proof against him. No matter what, I explained to him. Today was the final blow to him, and as the market goes higher, it's a more crushing blow. My plans, my advice, call for higher markets, and the fact of the matter is the market's higher. I'm correct. Power Trigger Trade posted every single plan from October. It doesn't matter. Whatever SPY plan I made with supports, it was the best technical analysis on the friggin' planet. I don't see anyone making it that easy. Almost crystal ball like. That's why I know I'm good. I know what I'm talking about, and I will gloat because you know what? It's true. It's non-stop correct. Non-stop correct the big picture. If I had infinite amount of money, what would those guys have? They would have money coming. They wouldn't know what to do with the money. With this great advice of mine, and the story, people. It's the reality. The reality. Yeah, I don't know. Jix Tracks. I don't know if that's a music place or something. I don't know. You know, you go study my video, Jix Tracks. You go study my. I made a created playlist. You know, no one in the market history ever showed plans from start to end, from confirmation to nothing. Okay, I don't have to do that. Even Dan Zanger does not confirm his trade. Never confirmed his trades. Okay, never. In fact, Dan Zanger doesn't even get into his own plans. It states on this thing, with his volume, he doesn't even get into his old plans, that he'll have people gloat that he's right here and right there. Come on, people. No one's made documented videos from start to end like I've done in my created playlist. You know? My advice is good. My plans are good. And I'm right. Go and check my November 15, what I said about the market. Everyone was bearish. Who was right? Bull flag. I mean, everything's correct, up. Everything's up higher. Now you hear you hear a lot of things. A lot of market people are they're scrambling now. So that's why the market's going higher, people. Because again, fund managers are scrambling to invest in the right stocks because they're behind. They're embarrassed. You know, they're like the stock clown. Stock clown. You know, wrong. And so now they got to catch up. Now there's some smart fund managers that did very well. They're laughing. They're probably selling their profits to the moronics. Anyways, or buying some more and laughing more to the bank. You know, hey, you know, they don't know. If they knew about power trigger trade, I tell you, a lot of people, they knew about me. They know what I'm doing. There's a holy mackerel. There's a guy like this that exists out there that is this damn correct in the market. There's just someone that exists like this. Wow. But it's a big market out there, right? But I haven't seen anyone make that many winning plans that is useful, that anyone with any account size could get into. Power trigger trade said go long. Power trigger trade. Look at, we went long Apple, huge gains. Big deal. Man, you don't know nothing about investment, man. The stock, Costco is a choppy stock. It's not easy, that right? But big deal that it went down. So buy some more. The stock is bullish. Look at the look what I drew here. What are you going to say when it's over here? I know, but what are you going to say when it gets over here? You know, you know, Win was against me, right? I'm making money in Win because when you have the big picture and plan, you know, market does things, right? That you cannot. It does things that are, you know, part of the picture of scaring people, like it did on November. Look at November 15th. It scared a lot of people. Here's the reality, people. Look at Costco. As soon as the market reversed and flipped, that day was a history. It's higher, right? And first, we made money in this before as well, anyways. So now look at. Here's a SPY. Power trigger trade drew the bull flag. Power trigger trade correct, right? Stock clown wrong. Stock clown gloating. Right this day, that guy was gloating here. I can guarantee you, bullish, bearish. Ha 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 ha. It's going to collapse the market. It's going high. And when the market goes to new highs, I have documented things of him saying these negative things. I'm gonna post that and roast him again as the market goes higher. So there's a lot more roasting of the stock clown. Oh, he's going to get it from me. I told him he's finished, and I'm going to have a documented video, and every time he wants to open his big trap, I'm going to just say, go ahead, take a look at my live stream, and it's all documented. You know, or I'll take a video clip of it, post it, go ahead, see for yourself, see the reality of this guy, liar. Look how he's wrong, the big picture. You neither are short or you're long, but don't say you're both because you can't do both. No one does both good. No one does both good. That I guarantee you. No one. And he doesn't either, because if he's going long, it's because he's wrong in the shorts. Big time. Right? And he can't afford to go in with shares, right? So he goes with options because he's drained his account being in too many shitty because the guy said, I don't play options, I do shares. Now all of a sudden he's doing options because he's being decimated, cremated this year from his bad trades. That's the facts. Yeah, there was no volume. You gotta listen to the volume. You need volume with NVIDIA. That I can tell you. Volume comes in, and power and pressure. This stock really loves volume. I'm telling you, volume. Price alone, you get burned with price alone. You need volume with it, or immense price power above a point. But NVIDIA can make a big fat move later on confirmation, right? I mean. So I put a 10-minute chart up, right? This is a 10-minute chart, right? So you can see that That's 1.2 million. Okay, on that move, right? You know, when it gapped up like that, 1.2 million on a 10-minute chart, right? So, you know, today, you know, we nothing was a million, you know, but the stock does 1.3 million. So that's how you figured it out. Just to give you an example, you can, I don't make anything up. When I talk about volume, I just look for what needs to happen. I look at some statistical measurements. 1 million on a 10-minute chart. Yeah, it can happen with Nvidia. That's not no problem. Yeah, whatever, Jixtrax. It outperformed Apple. Yeah, okay. You're out to lunch, man. You must be a troll. BlackBerry outperformed Apple, Amazon, Facebook since April, May. Okay, sure it did. Yeah, okay. You don't understand. BlackBerry's been a $10, $11 stock for years now, right? It's just fluctuated. In fact, Apple, even, I mean, BlackBerry was a when Apple was I think back in yeah, there was a point where Apple was at $100 mark, and I said that Apple will exceed BlackBerry by, on the nominal side, by a large margin. Well, today Apple is 100 plus $73. BlackBerry still a little bit in, just a little bit above 10 right now, right? 10, 11, that's this range. Still needs to get above 11, 12 before it goes. So its performance has been lackluster. A lot of people have made a lot of money in BlackBerry, have lost money. I've helped people in BlackBerry. I give them good advice. Even fund managers have had horrible performance investing in BlackBerry. Instead of, I told people to invest in Apple. Had they listened to me, they would have made a ton. That company, I know the company that went in there, they would have probably have made I guess a couple of million for their clients. But that's despite the point. Yeah, exactly. BBRY, laugh. This Jixtrax guy is out to lunch. It outperformed Apple, Amazon, BlackBerry. Okay, sure it did. Yeah, go ask some long-term investors how it outperformed them. TGT. Let me see what that is. TGT. Yeah, because this, I know, this stock, I don't know about TGT. Anyways, I'm not going to comment on it. You know, Costco, again, the way I came up with Costco, it's not my opinion. What I do is what I do, people, is I read the market, you know. When I came up with the Costco plans, it's simply based on what the market is telling me. And I want to be the guy who understands what the market is saying, not a guessing, not assuming like a stock clown, right? You know, being wrong, you know, hundreds of thousands of points, you know, like he is, right? I like to understand what the real direction is and try to make money on the real direction. No opinion, not assuming. Now, if the market's telling me bearish things, you know what? I can't go. How am I supposed to go long things? The market is bearish, right? You cannot beat the market. You cannot go against the market. But if you follow the market has been giving. I've been talking bullish things about the market since September. All throughout the year, I said the market's going higher. The market's going higher. You know what? Everything I said has been bang on correct. Bang on correct. Because right, Eddie, Costco's chart is extremely bullish, and so that's why I made the plan. You see, you should have went on. You see, Patrick, you should have went on Costco. See, Costco is well, Target is a different kind of company, but Target's probably not doing well. That's probably why. But again, the market probably said that. Again, it didn't come up in my scans. You know, Target, I've never seen it come up in my scans. It doesn't meet my criteria. You know, my criteria is very strict, people. Oh, you know what? Walmart, I tell you the truth, Patrick, Walmart came up on my scans and I didn't bother with it, and it actually performed amazing. I thought it wouldn't move enough. But it came up in the scans. It did look good. I just didn't give it a chance, and I looked at it and I go, oh man, what I missed that move. But it came up on my scans, Walmart. Yep. You know. Yeah. Now this is must have been an earnings move or something, but I mean, wow. I mean, look at this. Okay, people. Here's my point. Look at stocks like Walmart. Now let me ask you a question. Why do you think the market's going higher? Because these kind of key companies are going up like this. That's bullish. You know, SPY, I mean Apple, the IWM index. I mean, look at I told you guys this on November the 14th. See IWM. See the stock clown, you know, laughed. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, stock clown. Who's right? Power trick or trade, stock clown. Look at it, bull flag breakout. You wrong again, stock clown. IWM. Imagine you went long IWM. I mean, I had infinite money. There's just too many good. You know, I got so many ideas. You know, fund managers just love me, man. Anyways, I work for myself. You know, I have to get recognized. You know, I help in the you know, helping the people. You know, that's what I'm doing, helping the people. Good things come to you when you do that. I know I called the market correct. You know. The whole year I've been bang on about the market, big direction, through its ups and downs. Stock clown wrong the whole year, wrong the whole year, the whole big picture. No skill, stock bookie, no skill. Yeah, well, you know, low was profitable, but you know, like I said, you know, its performance, it's like it was Home Depot was the best. But anyways. OSTG. Oh, that's an over the stock. Yeah, this thing. Wow, I've never seen this one come up. Yeah, this has moved a lot. You see, that's what I'm getting at. Like, look at this retailing. I mean, I'm surprised the stock clown hasn't shorted this one, right? But if he would have shorted this, he'd be wrong. I bet you the guy short OSTK too. You know, maybe in his private thing, he's probably short this and wrong. He probably shorted it over here. And then it does this, and he's holding short, adding. Cover, add. You know what I mean, people? That guy's a damn clown, man. Power trick or trade, bull flag, people. Correct. Look at the big picture. I'm correct. Correct Apple. Correct Win. Correct Costco. FedEx, we've been correct. You know, FedEx has just been crazy, man. This thing has been crazy, but I mean, it's been good. I made good money in it. Now, right now, I'm losing a little bit of money in this, but I'm pretty positive I'm going to make some good cash in this, and I'll be laughing like this. Wrong BlackBerry. Yeah, whatever, Jix Tracks. I've been right BlackBerry too much. BlackBerry is one of those crapshoots right now. I mean, it could go up, some takeover rumor, but that's all it is. It doesn't have the volume to support. You know, it'll go up on a takeover rumor or some sort of rumor, but it can't go up on its performance of itself, of its sales. That's the problem with BlackBerry. Right? That's why it fails so much. BlackBerry has been a stock that its performance has been horrible, and you know, I'm not about guessing. Like, I mean, I wish for the best for BlackBerry, but BlackBerry keeps failing. You know, it never confirmed with my plans. If BlackBerry would listen to me, I mean, if the volume would come in, people, I guarantee you, BlackBerry would have flied, but it never did. You know what? And then it dropped its volume. Yeah, FedEx has been very tricky. I really, honestly, it's crazy, but it's got a very bullish pattern. It's going to awaken. The beast is going to awaken. This thing, look at, here's my take. We'll put Win up here, Patrick. Look at. I can assure you, when this was down, there were people, you know, worried. You know, we were losing money in this. Let's we were losing money in this, right? But look how quickly it turns out. When you have a good, solid plan, here's my message to you. In this case, the way this acted, I usually wouldn't hold this, but I knew this was bullish, the stock. I know from the thing. But the market creates, you know, volatility, you know, baloney movements, I call it. But I knew the support was, and I even said it, if anybody goes to my November 15 live stream, I defended this plan, drew this, and I explained the support. It never looked back. It never touched my numbers. It was easy to hold. And to this day, it's higher. And you know what? We're going higher. You know, this thing here is the best setup I've seen now. This one here, Win, 160, 165. This thing's gonna boom. And you know what? When it goes higher, another roasting for the stock clown, right? But anyways, new highs. By the way, stock clown, new highs for the year. Are you seeing that, stock clown? Stock clown John? New highs, eh? I remember meeting the stock clown people, really. All the way down here, if you want to believe it, I tell you, no word of a lie. I was long this 106 with options. And it made money, and the guy would add and add and add. And that's where we got into this scruffle with the guy, eh? He used to be a normal person. Once upon a time, I think I messaged him, and he would be humble about things. But I think a lot of people started roasting the stock clown. I'll be honest with you, I believe a lot of people roasted that guy, and he became very bitter person. And the stock clown is a very bitter person now, very angry, very bitter, and he just became very bitter with people. He was a nice guy once. I remember this guy one time, or maybe early 2015 or so, 16. He used to be more mellow. He would just say, just my opinion. He'd be more nice about it. But I think a lot of people started to bash him and smash him and punch him, and, you know, just annihilate the guy, you know. And he just started to lash out at people. That's my humble opinion. Yeah, because, you know, Patrick, this didn't confirm. You know it, right? Look it. I mean, it never confirmed. I mean, this bull flag hasn't done anything. You know, there's no power. You need power. You know, what am I going to tell you? You know, if we don't get the power, you don't want to bother with this, right? It never confirmed none of my plans. I would be pissed too if I'm losing money. No, I don't have anything on Guild. Okay. Listen, Jix, good for you for a thing. Whatever you say, because you know what, I have to look at the statistical measurement. BlackBerry hasn't performed enough to make anybody any money. It's a scrap shoot. I mean, if it goes up, it goes up, right? There's just no. Listen. Okay, look at. Here's the problem. Let me explain that, because I mean, let me explain that. Okay. 4.3 million. Now there was something here, and there's something here. Now let's see if they can even get this to 11, right? If we can't get to 11. I mean, come on, what's wrong with the stock, right? But I talked about it needs to break this high, right? And we needed, I said, we need this volume. We need these, you know, what was this volume? Maintain 20 million. What is this volume? 3.6. That's not the kind of volume BlackBerry needs. I know this stock very well. This needs to return to 20 million days minimum. Then this thing has potential. But we drop off on volume, and then what's the reality, Jixtrax? Is BlackBerry higher or lower from here? 1157 and it's lower, right? Look, I don't think you understand anything about stock analysis or stock charts or anything. But here's the trend. It's a downtrend, short term, downtrend. That's what this is. So just to get back up here, that's still lower than here, right? And the volume was higher here, and the volume dropped off. It dropped off. 4.1. Are you kidding me? What is 4.1 million? When this stock starts showing 20, 30, 40 million every single day, then the stock has a chance to be a $20 stock. But until we break out these new highs, okay, you got to get above this, okay, with new volume, new power volume like this. Continues. Hit the bar, keep the volume up. The stock needs the volume. Look at the monthly chart. I want to show you something because you don't understand too much about stuff. What's that show you? Is this a massively downtrending stock on a monthly chart? Okay, kaboom. Horrible performance. $7. It remained in the $7 area for the whole year. $7 to $8 area. Come on, man. Okay. This is a garbage stock. You would make a fortune if you went long Apple. Okay. You go long Apple. You would have bought options in Apple. You would have made way more money in Apple, and even buying leaps. Okay. So, end of story. End of discussion. End of discussion. There's nothing to talk about when you know what, this stock is a horrible performer. I know there was more money to be made in this. Look at, my friend. Look at this move. You're telling me you wouldn't make money in leaps in this? Come on, man. Wake up, smell the coffee, Jix. I made an option plan. We entered here, people. The last option Apple trade was huge gains. We bought into the support area. They pulled it back more. And it wasn't the greatest trade right now, but it looks to be good to head up there and make some profits. What I like better than I like Costco and all the other stuff better than Apple. But Apple is a good long-term investment. I'm a long-term holder in this as well, right? From all the way in the 80s, okay? Long-term investor, collecting money all the time in this. This is a good long-term investment, Apple. I also make good long-term plans too. You know, I identified a great biotech, NKTR. No word of a lie. I shared this with Shia, NKTR, for him to get into something. I was looking for him to get into because he likes to buy these, right? So NKTR. So I studied something, okay? No word of a lie, and I talked to him around May about this thing. I mean, look where this biotech went. So listen, people. Power Trigger Trade knows the big picture. No word of a lie. Listen. God's my witness, okay? Because I never posted this plan, but I did to Power Trigger Trade. I got lazy. I've been so busy with doing so many things with videos and making option plans. I didn't want to make a long-term plan. I did it for Power Trigger Trade Shire, okay? I looked at the stock and I said, this stock, my targets were $34. But when we went higher, obviously things came out that could go higher. This is the kind of biotech stock I identified as going to be a good winner in the market junk. I identified it back here in May, people. I did the same thing with AKO. I have a video about AKO back in the day in 2016 where an investor doubles their money in 2-3 months. When it comes to the big picture, Power Trigger Trade is #1 for long-term stocks, for options, you name it. I haven't even showed all my technical prowess. Big way to make money. You want to make money with options. You want to make money as a long-term investors in the right stocks holding. Power Trigger Trade delivers 100% gainers. I've done it with AKO, I've done it with ARRY, and I've done it with NKTR. I have powerful identification ability beyond anyone out there. That's what I did with NKTR. Boom! And I know it, and God knows it. I know what I can do. I know what I'm doing. What I look at, I can see stuff. I can't see Stock Clown doing anything like NKTR. But that's the truth, people. Power Trigger Trade. Big picture. Billion-dollar mine. Power Trigger Trade. That's what I am. Spy. What did I say that day? I remember this very clearly. Anyone, go ahead. Go look at my November 15 video and did Power Trigger Trade say bull flag. Power Trigger Trade put out a plan. I said, as long as we hold 255 and we confirm over 258.75, the SPY is going to go higher. Did we not do what I said? Crystal ball action, practically. I haven't seen the Stock Clown never made a plan like that. He can't. When he does a video on the market, he just guesses. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. It can go to see the 200. He always talks about the 200. When is the SPY attempted to touch the 200? When? The 200 is all the way here. That guy was calling, if we go to 200. Stock on grandma, yeah. He's getting tired. The guy's, listen, he's finished. I told him, look where the SPY is. You're done. Finito, Stock Clown. Don't think you have the ability to match me's plan for plan. You cannot. You cannot. You're finito. You're through. Any big hedge fund manager, if they reviewed my stream and his, they'd say, I gotta hire this guy. $100 million salary. Pay this guy. Because he's right the whole year. These guys have been underperforming the market. Now we gotta run and rush into the market. That's the reality, people. Anybody doesn't listen to me. I'm only telling you how it is. I said November 15, bull flag. As long as we hold the numbers, no guessing, no assuming, just straight facts. Listen, nobody knows the future. We need the market to give us clues. And every time, now, what is the market telling us, people? What is the IWM telling us? Higher. What's Costco telling us? Higher prices. What is the OSTK stock? Higher prices are on the way. Stock Clown doesn't get it. Doesn't understand the big picture. Let me show you what I mean. Hold on a sec, people. Let me show you what I mean. I mean, come on. If I can find let me find that damn. I mean, look at this. November 16. Okay, here's proof here. I want to show you this. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you this here. Look. SPY gap it over 20 million daily. So November 16. Is this bearish? Bearish. He's not bullish. SPY looking for more distribution up here on the tax bill news gap fill. So he's talking about negative. Now, let's put up the SPY and let's look at November the 16th and let's see who's right, Power Trick or Trade or Stock Clown. Let's see. So here's November 16, right? He's bearish the market, and I guarantee you he was bearish the market, added more shorts, whatever he did. And now he's like quiet, crumbling in fear of the market going higher. Finito, Stock Clown. Finished. The proof right there. Right there. Okay? I told the Stock Clown many times, it says, listen, apologize to me, you know, admit you're wrong. No, the guy wants to battle it out. Then he wants to cry. I got a stalker. No, you're the stalker. You're the one who posts a lot of baloney on your stream. You calling people donkeys. You're rude to people all the time. And I'm the only one. You can't push me around because I have a voice, and I'm actually defending the people out there who you harass. A Stock Clown, Stock Bookie. Okay, you don't deserve to be on Stock. You should be off the whole friggin' social media thing. Okay. That's my opinion about the Stock Clown. I only do good things. What have I done bad to people? I tell people positive things. I tell them to go long. But what do I do bad, people? What the hell have I done wrong? Have I done wrong out there? No bullshit. Listen, have I done anything wrong? No. Have I told people the truth? Have I told people nice things? Have I told make great plans for people to make money? Help me. Yeah. So, you know, Patrick lost 8K with Stock Bookie, makes money with me. I know people have told me I've helped them make money. I'm the big picture man. Big picture. Every stream documented with the truth. Videos documented. Created playlist documented. The guy wanted me to post. I posted. I don't have to post any confirmation. I'm demonstrating my plans, the options. I don't have to do any of that stuff. I've done it to prove my point, and I proved it dozens of times. So many times it's not funny. It's 50, 60 times. So it doesn't matter. Hundreds of times, I should say. MU. Well, you know, there's a lot of stuff. Listen, I don't get into everything, you know, my friend. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's working, right? That's not just not my stuff, right? But yeah, MU do, yeah. But you know, I just didn't bother with MU. But yeah, you know, MU did good. You know what? What can I tell you? I mean, this thing probably was up for higher. I just been focusing on other stuff. Yeah. You know, I think that my stream, I posted a lot of good things. I don't think the Stock Clown, you know, all he does is make fun of people, grandma, buy cheap here, makes fun of longs. He made fun of the Apple longs. Yeah, I know, I understand. Cisco, a lot of good ones out there. Yeah, I know. Actually, be honest with you, Power Trick or Trade Shy went into Cisco. Intel, I didn't. You know what? It's so many. Listen, Vanilla. There's so many good things right there. Like I don't cover it all, right? Right. But a lot of stuff that I covered did work. It's about getting into the stuff that makes you money. Don't know how Stock Clown is. You make me want to watch this guy. Don't know who Stock Clown is. You make me want to watch. Why? Well, go ahead, watch the guy. Oh yeah, you can watch the guy. I mean, you can watch him. He's useless information. You go ahead and watch him, right? You can go ahead and watch him. Makes no difference to me, right? Yeah, I talked about Apple. You know, Apple's doing good. We know keep holding the position. We're going higher. We broke out of a bull flag, remember? So I'm going to put it. So here's Apple here, AAPL. Yeah. If you want useless information, you go follow the Stock Clown. Great information. You want useless information, follow him. By all means. Yeah, exactly. No contest. Bookie, no contest. But you can see people. You know, remember, Paul, what I said about the bull flag was Power Trick or Trade right? Of course I'm right. I'm Power Trick or Trade, people. Big picture, I'm right. I'm right. Big picture, I'm right. Billionaire mind. Billionaires invest in me. They'd be happy. Who knows what I would do for a billionaire? I would put my mind to work. I don't know what I would. The stupidity out there. Listen, people, there are money managers out there that their performance is lackluster. This is the reality, right? Lackluster. That's why they're rushing, because they're embarrassed of this year, missing the whole year. You know, a lot of gurus out there were talking for the market to go lower. You had, what's his name? The big, he doesn't know anything either. What's this, Tony Robinson? Oh, market's going to crash, and I don't know when. But these people don't have skill. They have no skill. If they knew who I was and said this guy said all these right things, he's been right the whole year. What? Holy mackerels! It's a reality, people. Yep, it made a big comeback today. But you know what? Facebook hasn't really, Facebook still has to break out. The entry that I talked about to go into was an early entry. Now, here's the thing. Here's the problem here. Facebook and Twitter. The question is that I think it's going to be Twitter's going to need volume to break out, because Facebook and Twitter are kind of moving the same. If you think about it, I mean, today Facebook made a good move, and so did Twitter, right? And Twitter's making a comeback, though. I really like it. And, those options are really, what? The thing about Twitter, it's more affordable for a lot of people. That's why I made a Twitter plan, people. Power Trick or Trade Shy already in the Twitter plan. Again, I've been focusing on a lot of things, the big picture, people. The more money we made to the long side. Yeah. And then Win. Oh man, I really like Win right now. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Like, nothing's 100%, but this thing is really bullish. This pattern is more bullish than the whole year. I mean, even from here. I mean, this is coming out of, here I want to draw a lot of statistical measurement that I'm looking at, beyond the stock clown. So you got a big fucking channel. Sorry, excuse my language. A big channel here. Boom, flag, and then breaking, and new highs. Now the problem was, they're kind of holding it back, like the big money, they don't know what to do. This thing should be up here, man, by now. I can't control the speed of things, They're holding it back and wants to go higher, stock clown. From your 106, 108, 123 short. Still going higher, stock clown. Look at that trend. Are you seeing that, people? Boom. And can this sucker here, stock clown, it can go a lot higher. Your skills are, listen, you can't beat me. I'm too powerful analysis skill. I know your game. I can beat you at your game. That's another thing I want to do. You know what? I just don't have the time. When I have the time, I'm gonna have better shorts than him. Short the shares. I'm gonna decimate him. I told him, you better watch yourself, stock clown. I'll decimate you. You have no chance against me. I'll show you how to short things better. I have technologies, man. You have no idea. I haven't focused on it. I'm focusing on too many things right now. I could short better than him. I could do anything better than that guy. That guy, I'll decimate him. Decimate him. The guy was in an HD trade. He missed out on huge gains. And he laughed at me, you're crazy. And the HD took off even higher. And he knows it. He was in it with me. He told me he was in. I said, hold your thing. It's going to go even higher. Oh yeah, you're crazy. What is? Swear to you people, HD. No word of a lie. No word of a lie. You know this yourself, stock clown. So we were getting this breakout. Guys laughing at me. We're getting out. We're in here too. No, he was probably short. It goes up, boom, again. I was laughing at him. That guy left on the table all kinds of gains. Then that proved again to me his skills are weak. We were exchanging emails at the time, right? Because that guy blocked me. So we were exchanging emails, back and forth. That guy would. He happened to show me I'm inside of HD2. We're gonna cover. I says this thing's gonna go higher. I would hold them. You crazy? I swear to God. And it went up even higher. The guy would have listened to me. He would have probably made, I don't know, an extra $10,000, $20,000. I told Stock Flyer, you listen to me, instead of going short, go along the trades, and not fighting me, you'd probably make millions instead of losing millions. And the story, well, whatever his account size, 100,000, whatever, 500, whatever his, just he stinks. Bad management skills. End of story. All right, now. Oh, it's so funny, man. Hey, people, ANT, look, no other word on the line. Going back to the beginning of my video, ANT. Shorted on the 10th, right? Right at 12 o'clock, and it went even higher. The same day he shorted it with his great skills, ANT, it went even higher. Small position. He then added again on the 20, well, over here on the 20th, and of course we popped. Now we pulled back a bit, right? But look at it. The guy has been wrong, and he added even more. I know somewhere else as well, but I can guarantee you, the guy probably was adding here or whatever, and then it does this other boom. You know, I'm just laughing when I'm looking at this ANT, and according to, and I want to tell you something, people, ANT. Yeah, Stock Rookie, that's right. ANT can go even higher because I think fund managers are gonna rush to buy ANT. This is something I don't trade because the options don't trade very well, but it's going to relax. And if this goes higher, I'm gonna be roasting the ANT. As this goes higher, it doesn't pull back like the stock clown thought it was the end of the line here. You got to realize this is why he didn't start a short position. He thought it's the end of the line, but he's wrong. And wrong how many points, people? Right? What's the high here? Right? 25 points. I'm sorry, but that's bad skills. Proven. Documented from his stream. Not making this up. But he's the best, though, eh? He's never wrong, eh? Never wrong. Baddest advice I ever seen in my life. Well, that's going to happen on good plans, even. Yeah, I see it. Oh, yeah. FedEx, yeah. But for me, I'm up in FedEx still, though. I mean, we're down on the new position, but we have time. Remember, they're December calls, right? And then I'm going to be laughing about this when it does take off, or I'll be laughing about this. So, because I told you what's happening with FedEx here. This is a very sneaky stock. Come on, come on, come on. Why you? Okay, so look at. Here's just to recap here. This is what I call a declining wedge pattern. Okay. And, you know, I know there's big money in this stock still. That doesn't make any sense. And I think they're gonna pop this sucker. And we're gonna make a lot of money in FedEx. And then I'm gonna laugh. Ha 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 ha. And again, I could be wrong, right? But you know, people, I'm rarely wrong, right? But we could be wrong, but there's a wedge happening here. It's quiet. FedEx is quiet like that. You know what? I'll tell you a true story, Paul, about FedEx. I was in this here. I talked about it. It went up higher. They pulled it back. StockCon laughing at me. I held this, okay? I was down 50% on my options. No word of a lie. I went from down 50% to up 100%. Okay? See the move here? From here to here. Things can change on good setups, people. Sometimes things do backfire. Okay, the market has been choppy, and FedEx has been like, what? When FedEx reversed and did this, believe me, I wasn't the only one that got. This was a surprise, but I stuck to my guns with this, and it's coming up, and I believe it's going to pop up higher. This thing here, I'm surprised. Big money's holding this down. You know that. And the story, FedEx can turn to a very bullish stock. And we will see big gains. That's my prediction. I don't need that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Of course I'm in win, Jick Tracks. Of course I'm in win. Yeah, well, you know, I can't control that, Paul. You see, I tell you how it is, Paul. Look at the market. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I can tell you that the patterns are bullish in FedEx. Okay, people? FedEx is going to go higher. Power Trigger Trade's rarely wrong. Okay? Rarely wrong is Power Trigger Trade. My analysis skills are too strong. this stock here has been very challenging, but it's been very profitable. All FedEx, I'm being honest with people. FedEx, I've been losing money and then I make my money. I lose money and I make money. But I mean, what I'm saying is I'm in loss, but it turns into a gain. FedEx has only made me money. That's the good news, people. I've only made money. I'm losing some money in FedEx right now, right? This is for sure, right? I lowered my average, but I'm still losing a little bit. But as soon as this thing gets to 219, I'm making money. It just has to move a little bit. Boom, 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 I'm making money. But I believe it's gonna go up a lot. This thing has the power to go to 235 to 240. What are people gonna say? And Power Trick or Trade will have this documented in my live stream right now. In my live stream November 15, I documented the SPY going higher, WIN going higher, everything going higher, and everything went higher. Power Trick or Trade correct. Too damn correct. Scary correct. I'm not just correct, people. I'm scary correct. I don't have infinite. It could go. Paul, FedEx could go. I know FedEx is going to move soon. Could you please check the stock chart of JD? No, I don't like JD. I'm not going to check JD. No. JD, JD probably has been doing good now. Because the let me see. Let me just see that. Yeah, see, this stock's still sucking. Boo, JD. I don't like. Boo. I don't like the stock. I never liked the stock. Boo. I couldn't confirm. Boo. Too many problems with it. If you want to go long BABA. You want to go something, go long BABA. Though BABA, be honestly, I mean, there's so many good things happening. But I mean, this was good to go long. But anyways, BABA, go long. Any weakness in BABA or something. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'll try to make a plan for BABA, people. But right now, I'm not going to talk about BABA. If you want to go long something, go long BABA. JD is not a good stock. It's very difficult, that stock. Trust me, Paul. Anyways, it's not my thing. I don't want to talk about JD because it's not my thing. Okay. Power Trick or Trade only focuses on the best companies, the best stocks. I don't focus on junk. Okay. If it's junk, I don't like it. I don't care about it. It's about being right. The majority, not being right everything. You don't have to be right everything. You have to be right the right. All you got to do is be right, people. Right. Yeah, BABA good. DJ Perry, BABA good. BABA's a good stock. Listen, BABA, Stock Clown was short BABA, giving me a hard time when it was $100, $110. It was too high for him, right? Now it's 190, but the guy doesn't realize how stupid he is, right? Yeah, Stock Clown. Yeah, I give him a da. You know what a da? Bang. You know what I mean? Boom. You pick my arm. Hear that? Bang. Stock Clown. See, people SPY. Power Trick or Trade defended the SPY, defended the market. People, Power Trick or Trade, bull flag, odds favor higher. Power Trick or Trade delivers again. Power Trick or Trade makes a plan. Perfect. Power Trick or Trade, I made so many SPY plans, all correct. This whole year, all correct. Anytime I talk about the market, I'm bang on like a damn crystal ball. If only the managers were to see my videos and say, holy mackerel, this guy, they'd be fired. Fired! And I'd be hired. But it'd be a big fat salary, because for me to work for somebody, big fat salary I want. Big fat salary. But they would make more money with Power Trick or Trade. I would be doing options, stock, shares, you name it. Because most people can't get into the shares, but the options people get into the options. People, as you grow your account, you want to be in shares, and you want to be in options. And I can identify long-term plans. You know, people, I've made a huge winning gains. If anybody's been following me, they know about AKO. Remember AKO, people? It doubled its value in 2 months from my $14 buy zone. And there's a video documented. There's a video for it. If everybody wants me to, there's a video of it. I'm good for long term. I can figure out stocks that can double, can make great gains in share price. I mean, this is so much. I've been focusing on trying to help people, growing the channel, making plans. This is all time consuming. It's training people. I'm very busy, Power Trick or Trade. I have big pictures in mind. That when you do good, good comes to you, right? I have massive skill, in my opinion, that's still untapped, still growing, still improving. I know this. I made many plans for DJ Perry. And you know what? Go look at my created playlist and go see my history. I've been talking about B.A. Lang Tom. Go do yourself a favor, DJ Perry. Go into my created playlist. No, I don't. There's so many things to do. Peng Fing, you know, Peng Fing or by what I can't pronounce your name. Peng Fei. Too many things to you know. Listen, people. Too many things, man. You know, you don't have to know everything. You just got to get into you got to identify the high probability make money. Yeah, DJ Perry. You know, I made so many BA winning plans. So many. You know how many people give me flack? I cannot tell you a story, people. Listen. You know, I embarrass a lot of people out there. If I see they're giving bad advice, but they run for the hills. As soon as I burn them, they run. They run. But this stock clown doesn't want to. You know, he doesn't back off from me. He likes to think. But I decimated him already. I told him. I told anybody. You try to come against Power Trick or Trade. Usually people are going to be siding with me, but the ones who go against me, I have decimated, cremated. They run for the hills. When I show, hey, look what you said, and look what I did, they run. Oh my God, this guy knows what he's too much. They won't defend their wrongness. That's why I hate traders that, listen, I don't, when something goes wrong, I say, you know what, something went wrong, we move on. Right? But you don't defend what's wrong. Right? But there's people out there that defend what's wrong. And I can't stand that. There's a lot of bad, wrong people out there. Power Trick or Trade, I'll decimate them all. Whoever wants to try to think, decimate them. Just like the stock clown, decimated. I'm so happy of how things have turned out, how correct I've been. I can't be happier. Because when it comes to the big picture, I've been right the whole damn year. That's the reality. Whole year right. Whole year. Whole year. Stock clown. Quick. It's cheap. I swear to you people, no lie. Cheap, buy. He's telling people to short this. He knows it. That big damn, that stinking liar knows it. He's telling people it's going to fill the gap. Now let me ask you some people. How far are we from that gap? It's pretty far a drop. For this to happen, I think the world would have to end. That's the reality. Apple goes to 120, world is ending. That's my humble opinion. No word of a lie, people. World end. No stock. Nobody is going to be around for that to hit 120 this year. That's what Power Trick or Trade says. I have it. Mark my words over here. 200, 180. We're going to go to 180 before we see 120 in Apple. Power Trick or Trade will mark that right now. Stock clown decimated. First of all, even if we would go there, stock clown has been wrong now 30, 50, 60, 80 points. You follow me? You know, the guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a guesser. Something bad would have to happen. That's how bullish the stock company is and the money they have. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind to think that this is going to go fill the gap at 120? Why? This is even a cheap stock, they even said. The fund managers are going to rush to buy this. You damn dodo bird. You don't understand nothing, man. It's Power Trick or Trade. I know what I'm talking about. End of story. Finito. I study what the market's saying. I'm trying to understand. All I do is my studies by the market. If it's complicated, I look at something called Visionary Line System. I study it. I've been studying something I created immensely, intensely, understanding how it works. Something what's called, you know, you see me talking about moving averages, but moving averages are lagging indicators, they're called, right? What I look at are something different, and I combine it with the chart patterns, and like I'm telling you, Win is very well set up to go higher. I mean, look at its odds favor higher prices, like more than ever before. Okay, I cannot see it not going to 165. Yeah, you see, BankFi, I can help anything. show. But I can help everybody. See what I mean? My system is scalable. I'll give you an example, true story. Power Trade Shaya in 2016 put 60K in, it made 60K in a GM plan of mine. You heard that right, stock clown, 60K. Yeah, that's right. He went and made 60K one day, one or 2 days. Yeah. See? Now that's a little bit big to go in with options, right? With a 120K account at the time. That's how much faith he had in my plans. 60K, stock clown. 2 days. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, what did he do to me? I'll tell you what he did to me. The guy is, not to me, to a lot of people, the guy is rude. I'll tell you what he did. I got a question. So here's Win, right? I'll tell you what he did. The guy fought with me, calling me crazy when it was going. I told me to wait for it. Right here, 106. And he added 108. Wait for he was just, and he was fighting with me, blah, 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 back and forth, laughing when things would go wrong, And in the end, the stock went much, much, much higher. And I made plans for it to go higher, and it went higher. And the guy would just continuously bash and say he's right. And to this day, the guy is wrong. But he'll still talk negatively of me. Meanwhile, I help people. I do all good things. So that guy, he's the kind of guy that is I've never seen a person so ridiculously wrong yet thinks he's right, and that can't admit it. Anyways, that's what happened. And I mean, the guy I think is a nut job. And what happened to him is that I think a lot of people started to bash him, and he became very, very bitter. Anyways, people, it's getting late here. But lo and behold, a lot of stocks I talk about are higher. A lot of great plans I posted are making money. Power Trigger Trade is correct more often than not. And trust me, people, there's a lot of people out there that are wrong. So I'm right 80%, wrong 20%, and there are people that are wrong or right 20% like the stock clown, and wrong 80% of the time. That's the reality, people out there. Right? A lot of people say that they're right, but they're posting 100 plans. Power Trigger Trade does it within a small selection possible for people to trade. That's the big difference. This is where I'm ahead of a lot of people out there. You're following advice that's worth more than $200 a month to be subscribed to. So take advantage of Power Trigger Trade. That's a funny one. When you Nut Job Series says stock bookie. That's a funny one. Ting tong. Google Nut Job. I'm funny if that's true. Nut Job Series says stock bookie. That's funny. That is funny, man. I can imagine how many people, if they knew, would come into this stream to just tear that guy apart. If they only knew, eh? So spread the word out. Anyone, listen, spread the word. And we'll talk about stocks and the stock clown and just laugh at how wrong he is. And don't be like that. Don't be a guesser. So lo and behold, people, you don't want to be a guesser. I spent a lot of time ripping this guy apart. You know what? And I spent too much. You know what? I enjoyed it though. You know, I'm just happy. I won. I destroyed him. It's just the best. Nut job. Crazy. Look where Win is. From 106, 108, people. You had that. You got that right, people. No word of a lie. Power Trigger Trade, people. Correct. Big picture. Market going higher, people. More money to be made in the right stocks. Why? I explain you why. IWM is saying that. Broke out of its bull flag. SPY is saying that. Apple is saying that. Win is saying that. And a countless other stocks. Costco is saying that. And countless other stocks that shouldn't be doing so well are doing well in this high flyer market that wants to go higher and higher and squeeze the wrong donkeys out there. Until they're bankrupt, and then the market will give something back. In the meantime, the people who are correct don't want to assume and guess, making more money as the market goes higher and higher. Look at people. I said it many times. A bullish apple is good for the market. They make a lot of money. Tesla is different. Tesla's an innovative company, but Tesla's misunderstood. But Tesla's going to go higher too. People don't understand why Tesla's going higher. They're going higher for different reasons. But the company the market likes Tesla because of its potential, not because of the money that they make. And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't want to listen to the market. The market understands more than they do. If you think this is all about theory and fundamentals, you're out to lunch yourself. If it was all about fundamentals, all the Harvard professors wouldn't be teaching at Harvard. They'd be trading the market and being billionaires. But they don't know how to trade the market because the market isn't a simple. It's not a common sense thing. Completely common sense. There's a logic to it beyond most people's comprehension. But for example, Tesla is a stock that is based on innovation and its potential to. I mean, look at people. Look at they sell cars and people they're selling cars to people. People pay to. I mean, which company? What other company could command that kind of power? People if Tesla could make 500,000 cars, they would sell them. That's what the market realizes. But the problem is they have production problems, right? But as soon as they get that out of the way, this company's look at even they'll make the truck, and anything they make is just better than the gasoline car and its performance. This is what people don't get, right? And the people are going crazy to buy Tesla, and they can't buy. They gotta wait for it because they can't make them fast enough. They sell their cars before they're even made. Man, these so-called short they're out to lunch. They don't understand the big picture. The market sees the potential, that the game-changing potential Tesla can make, so they will pay them for that. Yeah, Tesla is a vision stock. Yeah, it's a vision, but it's a true vision because look at reality is this is what these people don't get, right? But I go by the chart, but I start thinking, you have to start thinking a little, like they're thinking about numbers, but this stock isn't going by how much money that they make. It's going by, it's common. Listen, people, think about it. You put 1,000 cars and people are paying you $1,000 and you're not even getting the car, so you're waiting for your product. That's not called high demand. And the problem for them is they can't produce cars fast enough to meet the demand of people wanting their stuff. So the market understands that. Many people don't understand that. So Power Trick or Trade will give you a little bit of education, advanced thinking technologies, kind of advanced thinking, like how I see the market, how I could talk about things going forward, advanced thinking, pretty much, people. Big picture minded. No guessing, no assuming. Power Trick or Trade, people. Anyways, listen, people, I'm gonna go to bed. I think this great live stream was great to listen to. People can come back and they can listen to this, listen to the live stream, listen carefully to everything. The reality is, people, my advice is gold. It is what it is, right? The way the market shaped up this year tells me that, because I cannot tell you how many negative things I've read and seen throughout the year from very high-profile people. Completely wrong compared to Power Trick or Trade. That's why I know. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm a force to be reckoned with. Power Trick or Trade, only going to get better and better and better. Power Trick or Trade, only getting better and better and better, people. Power Trick or Trade. When I don't make money sometimes, it's because I don't even listen to my own self. That's how powerful my reading skills of the market is. Very powerful. Beyond the little mind of a stock clown. You want to go up against me, stock clown? You're dreaming. Caught the last 15 minutes, but we'll watch tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, enjoy this whole, listen, even from the beginning to thing, enjoy this powerful live stream, Power Trick or Trade, people. It's a really good live stream. Very, very powerful live stream. Very good advice. Think about what I said. Isn't it true? Haven't I guided everyone the right direction? Haven't I called the market higher? Haven't I made multiple winning plans? It's all documented. Go look at any market video. Anyone. You go look through it all and listen and watch what the market did. And you say, does this guy have a crystal ball or something? Power Trick or Trade, almost the next best thing to a crystal ball. That's what I say. It's too damn correct I am. The big picture. Too damn correct. Anyways, people, it is the weekend, holiday weekend. It was probably this stream. It's gonna get more thing. We're gonna not talk too much about the stock clown, just a little bit of stock clown in the beginning, and then people can think, and I might reference it here and there if it's fun. I don't know. Let me ask you, people. Anybody does before I go? Do people like me talking about the stock clown, or is it? Have I made my point, or have I decimated the guy already? Or do you like a little bit of stock clown, a little bit of it? Anybody out there? Well, anyways, leave comment. I like it. You like it. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure there's people like. I mean, people that are gonna come and go. They're not gonna listen to. I covered most of the stuff. Well, I think you covered it well. Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, everyone, make sure you like the live stream. That's right, people. That the stock clown doesn't like. Something about the live stream. People. I always tell people like the live stream. Stock clown hates it. Stock clown hates it. Yeah, I know. I agree. You know what? I'm gonna try. You know what? When I can make something funny, like honestly, I think today the stock clown. Look, he had it coming. I couldn't wait with the the ANET. Oh, I just love that. It just perfectly proves my point about win. Like people think, are you sure about win? Yeah. Look at ANT, and win is no different, and it's true what I'm telling you. The stories may be funny, Ting Tong, but they're true stories of the stock clown. They're true stories. Nothing is a lie. It's the truth. And I've told the guy many times, listen, just admit you're wrong and let's move on. No, he wants to fight with me. He wants to be insulting. Well, I just decimated him now. So anytime he wants to say something stupid, I can say, here's this video, go take a look at this video, people, and that's it. Just to shut him, just to quiet his stupid, donkey mouth up. Goodbye, man. I'm finished. You're finished. Power Trick or Trade doesn't want to waste time with you anymore. I made my point. A lot of people realize. I mean, sometimes it's like, but some funny stories just for educational purpose. I'm going to see how to make it, it was the weekend. I covered the main point. With the SPY in the market. The live stream doesn't have. It's not going to be as long, people. Anyways, I'm going to be making my live streams more short, more condensed. Then people can listen to it. A lot of live streams, there's gonna be some changes because I'm too busy. Yeah, success is the best revenge. That's right, M4JM. Well, I won. Like I said, the stock clown has been decimated by me. I have the statistical measurement of proof. I have the negative comments he made. I mean, anybody who really follows him realizes the guy's a joke. The guy doesn't know what he's talking about. His videos, when he makes videos, people don't even listen to it. His viewings. My YouTube channel surpassed his in views, and it's 1 year behind his. I surpassed him in views. It's because I'm helpful. He's not. He has more he may have more followers, but they don't pay attention to what he says. They realize it's pointless information. It's really not helpful. All he does is I feel like I'm like a guy helping other people that have been bullied from him, and kind of putting him in his place. And that's what I feel I've done. I put him in his place, and some people get a laugh of it. And some people who in my live stream are probably have met that guy and are just happy and had a fun laugh out of all this stuff, And I know the stock clown has a lot of people that have been blocked by him because they burnt him and he couldn't handle it, Yeah, that's the reality, people. Anyways, you know what? I'm going to get going here. Check out the live stream. You can always listen to this. You know, this live stream will be funny for people. You know, just you listen to the beginning. You listen to me from the beginning of the thing. You think about what I said about the stock clown. I mean, it's all true. Check out my November live stream. I was correct about excuse me, the market and everything. Power Trick or Trade, correct. End of story. Have a good night, people. There was a good one. Gonna be better live streams, more informative. It's going to get better, and less stock clown because I've decimated him, and this live stream is the proof of it. End of story. Bye-bye, stock clown. Haha. Have a good night, people. Don't forget to like the video. Stock clown hates it. Don't forget to like the video. Make some positive comments. And to stay tuned for my next live video. I'm doing a lot of great things, people. More great things to come in the future from Power Trick or Trade. You better believe it, people. The big picture mind, billion dollar mind is Power Trick or Trade, people. You got that right.